listening, Blue Crew. It's your friendly neighborhood mess man, Blue Shyster here. And today we'll be reacting to Black Hood Public Schools by Timeless Tone. Black Hood Public Schools. Oh, alright guys, so I live in Louisiana and I do know about black people schools. Like, I know that the school that I went to, it's a black people school, but like it's mostly like white people there than black people there. Yeah, the place called Homeville High School. That's the class. Well, that's the school that I graduated from. I know a few ghetto schools too. Like Deschanel High School. Yeah, that place gives me ghetto vibes. It's nothing but black people over there, and then in St. John. I know that's hood. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, the link in the why keep messing that up? The original link is down in the description below, and let's get right into it. Shitty, don't call Diddy.
So I picked myself up, got myself together, but right before exiting, my brother goes, I'm coming with you. If they all try to jump you, I got your back. So I step outside, pulled up to the three homies, and now it was time for the showdown. Now my heart started racing. Say it's one thing to fight one person, but fighting three, holy! You ever thought about what did public school look like in the 2000s? Nah, not just any school. I'm talking Black Hood schools.
Dang, what? Dang.
That's just one day of school. Now, for most of you, I know y'all Gen Zs and Alphas, but your boy, I'm a millennial. See,
okay,
I
know that happened back then, but now
first thing first, no smartphones might got. When I was a kid, we had to sit there for 7 long, boring hours and pay attention. Do you know we had a 7-point grading scale? I don't think you heard me. Kids today are passing with a 40. A 40 is a D. You know how dumb you gotta be to get a 40? See, in the 2000s, a 70 was a D. My parents would have beat the brakes, transmission, and the cooling off people coming home with a 40. But check this out though, we had no social media. The best thing that could ever happen to my generation. I can't imagine all the dumb things we did as kids being saved online for the rest of our lives. Holy! The one thing we did worse than any generation was the fights. See, I went to an all-black school. Kids were crashing out. In my school, we had two choices. Either throw fair pay or become someone's bitch. And that, my God, is where this story begins. So for this story, I'ma take you.
Like I said, guys, I was born in 2004, so I've never seen real life instances of those like that. Like, I've only seen it in the movies. Like I said, I haven't been bullied before. Like, I caught in a fight once, like when I was in second grade, yeah, and I won the fight, and that was the only fight that I was in. Yeah, but yeah, cause I remember that I was bullied in second grade and stuff like that. I remember that. But then we got in a fight and then I won. So yeah, like that was the only fight I was in. Versus the rest of my years of school, I've never been bullied. There's no other students bullying other students, stuff like that. Cause I was in like I said, I was in Homeville High School, so like it's mostly like white. So like none of that have been bullied. There was still ghetto kids over there, and I do know those times too. Yeah, when those people like to go in the bathroom and they smoke weed and stuff like that. They still do that to this day. They still do that.
Back to my public school years. So it was a Wednesday at school. Now, one thing I hated as a kid was riding the school bus. See, the school bus had a mix of all the kids. The good ones, the bad ones, the smart ones, the dumb ones, and the bullies. Now, since my house wasn't too far from school, on most days I would prefer to walk home. But on this particular day, we had a problem. See, right after school, I got outside, looked up, and noticed the storm was approaching. Dang, that looks bad. Man, that means I gotta ride the bus home. Now, since I didn't want to gamble on getting rained on, I had no other option but to ride the bus. So I got to the bus, got to the back, and had a seat. A few moments go by, but right before the bus leaves, I hear someone go, "You sitting on my seat." Now, first of all, I'm nobody's bitch. And second, that's public school. Nobody owns the school bus. And third, I didn't see the man's name on the seat. So I go, "I don't see your name on it." See, See, what I didn't know was this bus had unwritten rules, which worked in the following manner. All the younger kids sat at the front and all the bigger, older kids in the back. Now, since I was one of the youngins, my behind belonged in the front. But I didn't know. Come on, my guy, I barely rode the bus. But it's like I said, I'm nobody's So I turned my head, ignored the guy, the bus rides off, drives all the way to my neighborhood, I hop off the bus, start walking for a few blocks, and that's when I noticed it. See, walking behind were 3 kids that sat behind me. So I started thinking, hold
so
up,
they
Tim,
followed
I know they're not thinking about jumping me. Dang, I gotta do something.
Yeah, they're gonna jump
I
you.
ran like a I looked towards the back and these kids were on my tail. So I rushed to the house, got inside, locked the door. Oh, thank God. I was so close. Open this door, little. When you come outside, we're gonna f you up. So I rushed towards my brother's room. Told him, you're not gonna believe this. They tried to jump me. Who? Some kids from the bus. What'd you do? Run. What? See, let me explain something to you. I grew up in a household where my parents taught us always stand up for yourself. Never let anyone put hands on you without fighting back. But most importantly, never run. See, if you ran, each time you see that person, you'll be running forever. So bro looks dead into my eyes and goes, you better go outside and fight all 3 of them. What? Let me ask you something. Would you go back outside and fight 3 bigger, older kids? I don't think so. Remember, my house rules came with 2 choices. Fight all 3 kids by myself or let bro tell moms and pops that I ran like a coward. But off your damn turn, a 3v1. Boy, you crazy? See, I feared my father 100 times more than anyone at school. I would rather fight 100 kids than face my father in a 1v1. So I dug deep into my soul and went, come on, Tim, you got this. So I picked myself up, got myself together, but right before exiting, my brother goes, I'm coming with you. If they all try to jump you, I got your back. So I step outside, pulled up to the 3 homies, and now it was time for the showdown. Now my heart started racing. Say it's one thing to fight 1 person, but fighting 3, holy, I'm cooked. Right before starting, I remember something my mother always taught me.
Son, if you're ever fighting more than 1 person, just remember, they fear you more than you fear them.
Which is true because anyone that's afraid to fight you one-on-one and needs help is a coward. So I looked deep into all their eyes and went,
when you think about it, bullies are just dogs barking at you because they want you to be scared of them. But if you show them who's boss and make sure that you can bark back to scare them off, and then they'll mess with you. Because think about it, because dogs are just like bullies too. They're just like them.
Squabble. But then, from the look in their eyes, I could see their demeanor change. See, never in their wildest dreams did they think I'd be brave enough to take all 3 of them. But in my eyes, they could see something deep inside me had changed. And I bought my big bro to watch my back. So there we were. Me about to pack out 3 homies. So they all looked at me, looked back at each other, and just like that, they folded. On God, let me tell you something. I damn near myself. I was bluffing. These boys would have folded me like a bag of laundry. But it's like they say, in life, our problems continue to follow us. No matter how big or small, we have to face them. So my parents got home, and boy, was I happy when my brother told them I stood up like a man. So, moral of the story. Courage isn't just having the strength to go on. It's also going on when you don't have the strength.
Yep.
Ooh, y'all are bad kids at Alexander High School, the one that's out there in Washington,
this
D.C.
actually happened.
These little niggas got the whole school shut down because them kids was up there beating up people. They had about 4 fights. In one day, they had 4 fights. Knocked out the security officer.
You know what? I apologize to the new YNs. I thought we had y'all beat. But this is mad crazy. Y'all taking it too far, knocking out the security? What kind of soft-ass security y'all got?
She laid up on the floor. And Lord, tell me why this school is predominantly black. Them little black blacks. Y'all finna be taking care of y'all own kids. Y'all kids are now being sent home. They gonna shut that school down and make y'all take care of y'all own little badass little high school kids. 2 students was charged with assault and battery. And how they assaulted and buried their whole little security worker who they had on the ground. Knocked the hell out. This school is bad. Your kids go to the school, I suggest you pull their ass out and go put their ass in another damn school in another goddamn district. Because them kids over there is bad. Them teachers said them kids is bad as hell. They be sitting in the hallways, standing in the hallways. They don't go to class. While class going on, they done skip school in the hallways. You tell them to go to school and they shoot them teachers birds. tell them get out their face. They don't listen.
Within this school community
Yeah,
are not
and
new.
they do be
In May
like
of
that.
2022,
Kids do be like that.
an 18-year-old ACHS student was stabbed to death during a fight at a nearby shopping center. Months later, police arrested 3 students after a brawl on campus. And in March of last year, a 15-year-old was arrested for stabbing another student in the face.
I know you heard that, in the face.
Stabbing in the,
in the
face?
face?
Diabolical. That's it. Y'all got it. Gen Zs, Gen Alphas, y'all won.
Bro thinking Michael Myers or something. But yeah, guys, and the moral of the story is to, yes, always protect yourself. Otherwise, if you don't, they'll just keep picking at you, keep picking at you, keep picking at you. Until when you finally decide to fight back. Anyways, guys, so that's in this video, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.